Alright, today I'm going to do a little review slash walk around my Audew Humidor. I've had it for about 9 months now, and I really love this humidor. It controls the temperature really well. I have it in the lower part of my house, pretty much the man cave. I keep it around 65 degrees. In the summertime when I have the air conditioning, I will say it does drop below, but that's just because my air conditioning is running, so I will set the temperature a little higher in the wintertime. The summertime. The wintertime, I do drop the temperature down to around 65 degrees. That's where I have it set right now. With my heat running, it maintains the temperature really well. Along with the humidor, I do have my Cigar Oasis Excel 3.0. That's tucked away in the bottom, all the way in the back. I have that working in there, keeping my humidity around 70%. I will say the combination of the cooling fan in there, the thermoelectric cooling fan, and the humidifier work really well. I did recently just pick up a Boveda Butler to make sure that my my temperature and my humidity were correct. I had been using these hydrometers. One was a cheap one from the pet store, just a last minute thing. I had the Cigar in there, although I don't think it's calibrated properly. And then obviously everyone knows these aren't the best. But so far I've been able to maintain a pretty stable humidity. The Cigar Oasis does tell you the temperature that you have it set to in there and the humidity. So with that telling me the digital status of my humidor, and with my other hydrometers and thermometers in there, I've been able to maintain everything pretty steady. I do like the Boveda Butler so far. I did put it in the calibration pouch for 24 hours, which brings it up to a relative humidity of 75%, which stabilizes everything and assures that you can put it right into your humidor and make sure that it's working correctly. So that's been working for about a week or so now, and it's right where I set everything to be. I will say, since the house did drop in temperature over the winter time, and I do have a humidifier running in the furnace for the house, it's been, I wouldn't say a struggle, but I've had to kind of tinker with my humidifier, the Cigar Oasis, and the temperature to keep everything consistent. So, I mean, obviously in the wintertime, everything gets really dry and stale outside, and plus I have the humidifier in the house, so I've had to kind of equalize everything and kind of get an equilibrium of everything to make sure it's stable. But it seems like it's doing okay now. I dropped my Cigar Oasis to 65% in there, and it's reading around 70%, so that just kind of gives you a good estimation of what needs to be done. Along with that, I did have to calibrate my Cigar Oasis when I got it, so I had to drop it down a few points because what it was putting out and what it was reading was off, so that was part of the calibration. But I'm going to go ahead and open this up now and give you kind of a tour of my cigars that I have so far. So I do have quite the Nicaraguan selection so far, or collection if you will. So I got these Rocky Patel 20th anniversary, Gray Cliff from Grey Wolf, Perdomos, Southern Draw, Monte Cristo Platinum Series. I do like these 20th anniversary Lanceros, they're pretty nice. The AJ Fernandez exclusive Rosa de Guadalupe, those are pretty good too. Got these bankers up here. These are the annuity ones. I got these with a sample pack of those and a box of the currency. It's just a difference in size. Just kind of some basic cigars back here. I do like the Laranjas. Nice Brazilian wrapper on those. Monte Cristo. So that's tier 1. This is my kind of special drawer here. So let's see here. Been digging in here a little bit. My birthday was on the 19th, so just going through here. Got a couple new cigars, but it might be a little disorganized. But let's see. Start over here. I got some Rocky Patel Royales, some vintage 1990s, vintage 2003 Cameroons, Rocky Patel Smoking World Championship. Those are pretty good. I got a nice Cuban-esque kind of vibe off of those. I thought those tasted really good. These Nicaraguan series Monte Cristos. Let's see, oh, there's another Rocky Patel Gold Cameroon down there. Don Carlos, Arturo Fuentes, Eye of the Shark. Monte Cristo New York edition. I just picked up this Camacho for my birthday. It's bourbon barrel whiskey aged, something like that there. I just picked up this Macanudo vintage Maduro from 1997. Let's see here. My Fathers. I've been smoking My Fathers for some time now, so gotta stock those. I did just pick up this Padron 1964 Maduro there. Give that a try one of these days. Oliva Milanios. This is a Maker's Mark seasoned cigar, hence the red wax on top. Be interested in seeing what that's about. Plasencia. Did have a box of these Padron 1926s. Those were one of my favorite Nicaraguan cigars. Definitely a lot of strength on them. They have a nice draw on them as well. It's not too tight, not too loose, and for me they last just the perfect amount of time. That's a nice smoke right there for sure. I had a box of these Davidoff Nicaraguans too. These are the Diademas. Those were a really good cigar too. Down to my last one. I did smoke some Liga Privada number 9s. They were, I think, Petite Coronas, something like that. They were dark, chocolatey, really good tasting. Espresso notes in those. Those were really good. I do like these T52s as well. These are quite delicious. Let's see here. Got this Alec Bradley Mundial. Some more of My Fathers over here. Promesas, Bijous, and Gran Oferta Lanceros. Romeo Julieta, Nicaraguan. Bolivar from Ecuador. This Ashton, Estate Sungrown. Let's see, back here I got some of my Partagas Series D number 6s. Those are really short smoke but very tasty, flavorful smokes there. Got a Monte Cristo Habano. That's a Robusto size there. I do have some of these different special edition Aroma de Cubas. I got number 5s and number 3s. That's a number 3 there. I do have 60s too. I believe that's a 60. Yep, that's the 60. That's number 5. Let's see here, Partagas. I do like these right here. These are really tasty as well. I had a box of these Empress de Cubas. Those were, you know, very affordable stick there, and good flavor if you're looking for a Maduro. Those are by AJ Fernandez. These Trinidad's Espiritu. And then I do have this Trinidad here. This is a Santiago. Let's see, regular Aroma de Cuba, Mi Amor, Reserva. So yeah, that's just kind of a more of a range selection there. Just something I don't always go to, but kind of more of like a, you know, premium drawer that I have, I guess you could say. Something I'm not going to be smoking every day. Some more stuff down here. I did just order another drawer to replace this shelf right here. Got this Perez Carrillo, and haven't tried any of these yet. La Palina bronze. I believe that's a bronze. Yep, bronze label. San Latano by AJ Fernandez. Julius Caesar. I had just got this Julius Caesar before it was announced, Cigar Aficionado Cigar of the Week, and then I did notice a price increase after that had happened, but I haven't had the pleasure of trying it just yet. Some San Cristobal's, Flor de la Antillas Maduros, Ave Maria, Divinias, CAOs, box pressed. Let's see, Prensados by Alec Bradley. Then I do have this Tempest, some Oil de Nicaraguas, and a Monte Cristo Espada. Got a couple of those Espadas. Let's see, got a Wrath Maduro there, Don Pepin Original, and a Don Pepin Cuban Classic, which it's a potent cigar. It's very full bodied, but it's got really good flavors to it. I'd say it's definitely Cuban-esque type of cigar there. This is more of my Cuban cigar collection here. Partagas Lusitanius. There's some here. I'll just open it. I have to take this out of here. Alright. So I just have my Cohiba left, Pyramids, Monte Cristo number 2, and a Serie number 2, Serie P number 2 Partagas. There was a Oil de Monterey in there, Romeo and Julieta, and a H. Upman. They were all really good, and I had already smoked the Partagas number 2 in there. I liked it so much I went ahead and got another one just to kind of replace it. So that's definitely a good smoke. My birthday was December 19th, so I did just smoke a Partagas Solomon's LCDH, La Casa de Habana special cigar. Got these Monte Cristos here. These are number 5s. Those smell really good. Alright. And then down here is just a few boxes I have. I got these Carlos Daraños Exodus 1959s. These are the torpedoes. I did have some Robusto size of those. I did like them for just an average smoke. I did get a box of these torpedoes. I've only had about one, but pretty good, inexpensive cigar. I'm aging these Davidoff Special 53s, Capa Dominicanas. I go ahead and open these. So I went ahead and removed all the cello on these. I plan on keeping these for a few years before even trying one, so I thought why not just take the cello off and let them age side by side. But yeah, those are limited edition by Davidoff. There was only 9,700 boxes made worldwide, and I'm looking forward to, you know, holding on to these for some time. Let's see what else I got in here. I'm also aging some of these. I have these Reconquistas by Ave Maria. These are coffins. I got the gift box of these, so it was 12 coffins, and yep, those look pretty good. Be interested in seeing what those are about. Got all 12 of my coffins in there. I took them out of the gift box. I am holding on to the gift box just somewhere else. I do have this. I have this. This is a Rocky Patel Tabaquero. This is a culebra that they do. I guess it's a take on the Cuban Partagas. It's meant to be taken apart into 3 separate cigars and smoked with 2 of your other friends. This smells definitely very strong, more of a Maduro type of cigar there. Strong barnyard hay smell coming off of that one. And then just my H. Upman box here of currencies. So that's my Cigar Oasis back there. It's working pretty good. And there's my Boveda Butler right there. So overall, I do like this humidor. It's doing a really good job of keeping everything fresh. And yeah, I do recommend getting one. If you're looking for a climate controlled humidor, I would invest in a Cigar Oasis to add to the combination. I think it's definitely a really nice, well made humidor. I just run the wire out from my Cigar Oasis out the front between the hinge and the door grommet there. But yeah, it's a nice humidor. I look forward to aging some cigars in here and maybe dropping the temperature a little bit in humidor and keeping some long-term cigars in here, and we'll see what happens. Thanks for watching.